Welcome back to Days COVID Kitchen. Today we're actually going to be making a breakfast recipe. I am of the belief that there are two types of people in this world. There are pancake people and then there are waffle people. Okay, today what we're going to do is bring those two groups together in harmony. We're going to make waffles from pancake mix. Yes, a nice little shortcut for you when you want to make waffles. And you know, most people just don't have waffle mix and pancake mix in their pantry, right? So I'm going to show you how to take your pancake mix to waffle mix, and we're going to do it in just a few steps. We're actually going to finish this recipe off today with fresh homemade whipped cream and berries. So let me talk about what you're going to need to do this. Obviously, we're going to have an ingredients list that we talked through, but I want to make sure you also have a waffle iron, okay? Regular size or mini. I have a mini. Portion control, baby. And they're adorable too, little waffles that come out of that. So you need to have a waffle maker, and you need to also have some cooking spray to prepare that waffle iron before we get started. And we're actually going to go ahead and preheat it, and then we'll start making our waffle mix. So how do you take your pancake mix and turn it into something waffle worthy? Well, to start with, I've got 2 cups of pancake mix here, and I've got 1 egg. I've got 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1.5 cups of water. We're going to combine those ingredients. We're going to mix them into a slightly lumpy batter before pouring them onto our hot waffle iron. That's all we need. And this recipe, by the way, makes 4 servings of waffles. All right, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to pour my pancake mix into the bowl. I'm going to add my water. I'm going to add my vegetable oil. Now, what is the difference between a pancake and a waffle anyway that you need a different mixture? The key is in the oil and the egg. Pancakes are lighter, kind of fluffier. Waffles are crispier. So that oil and that egg is going to give our waffle the nice crisp that we desire at the end. That's different from what you want from the finished texture of a pancake. I'm just mixing my ingredients now into a slightly lumpy batter. I'm going to keep doing this until I've at least seen most of my powdery mixture eliminated and that egg all the way through. You don't need a hand mixer or special beater for this. You literally can just do this with the spoon like I'm doing. So, very easy to make this mixture. Very fast. Hey, welcome back. We are finishing off our waffles from pancake mix. We're going to be topping these waffles off today with some homemade stabilized whipping cream. I have a separate recipe video on how to make this. And we're also going to be using some fresh strawberries to finish this off. I have a miniature waffle iron here that is preheated. Y'all, do not play with these waffle irons. They are hot, okay? So be sure to only touch the top, open from the top lid. Do not touch the sides. As you're going through this process, just be super careful about that. And then, of course, we've got our mix that we made a little earlier. Once you get a waffle maker like this, you start thinking about all the fun things that you can make with it, like chicken and waffles is definitely going to be a recipe that I do for Days COVID Kitchen. You can also play with your toppings. Again, I'm doing some fresh whipped cream and strawberries today, but you could do a mixed berry compote, or you could do something that's a little bit more savory. Just so many options, and it's such a fun thing to do, especially if you have kiddos at home and you want to teach them how to make their own waffles. Good times in the kitchen. I said it before, I'll say it again. This little doohickey gets hot. See that steam coming out of the tiny little waffle iron here. Don't be deceived by its size and cuteness. It is a very hot little device. It cooks fast. It only takes a couple minutes for these waffles to brown. I'd say like 3 to 4 minutes in the iron for them to brown before you can pull them off. Just be careful when you use it. Ta-da! Here's my little stack of miniature waffles. They look delicious. They smell so good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the final step now, adding the whipped cream and the berries, make it look really appetizing. Of course, you could stop right here. If you're one of those people who's like, butter, syrup, I'm good, go for it. But I'm gonna take it to the next level. When it comes to making food and drinks, its presentation is a big part of what impresses your customers, which in most cases is probably your loving family. So what I've done is I've plated my waffles, I've added my stabilized whipped cream, which I made in a separate video, and I've added some strawberries for garnish, and this is what it looks like. Here's the finished product. Doesn't that look delicious? So I'm gonna go ahead and dive in myself, because this is a very practical cooking show. I cook for me, okay? And sometimes I'm cooking for the week, and sometimes I'm cooking to freeze. Today I'm cooking, I just made my breakfast. I've got a lot of extra mix left over. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in a container and store it in the fridge. So when I'm ready to whip up another batch of waffles, I can just do that. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and please make sure to subscribe to the channel Days COVID Kitchen. Post pictures of your beautifully plated waffles on Instagram and tag hashtag Days COVID Kitchen. If you made any adjustments or did anything different with the recipe or your toppings and you want to share it, please feel free to do that in the comments here on YouTube. We are excited to have you with us every time we do one of these episodes, and can't wait for you to come back for the next great thing to come out of the kitchen. Until then, take care. Bye.